Hey guys, so today is Thursday, so today's workout we have two parts. So as usual, do your mobility work. So guess how and T-spine rotation with suggestion for your spinal mobility, and squat hold for your lower body and wall presses, and some German squat hold for your shoulder. Alright, so you can do some extra inch warm or do some squat Spiderman push up for an extra warm up. Alright, if you're not feeling very warm under this cold weather. Alright, so let's get into today's workout. Alright, so today's workout will be part A. Part A will be 3 sets, 20 sit-ups, and then 10 single leg crossbody Romanian deadlift per side, right? 10 reps per side, and then 10 prongs no angel. Alright, so today part A will be mainly working on your endurance, on your spinal flexion, or on your abs, right? And also with some accessory work for your joint health, right? So 20 sit-ups, right? Very easy and simple movement. But today I want you guys to make sure you can do around 15 to 20 unbroken reps on each set, right? So this is the first movement to start off for each set. So make sure you're very ready before every set and try to do some more unbroken reps. You're really working on your muscular endurance, on your core, on your abs, right? So and then after that will be the single leg crossbody Romanian deadlifts, right? This is a very not very challenging movement, but I would say you you have to do it in a very good quality, right? So this is not a movement that you have to do in a very fast pace, right? So make sure you do it in quality. Don't have to be very fast. You can slow down when you're going down, right? Or you can slow down for each portion of the movement. Alright, so actually this movement is working on your balance, on your joints, on your lower body, right, including your hips, including your knees and ankles, right? So for a setup of the movement, so you hold one dumbbell on your non-working side, right? So like if you're working on your left leg, then you hold the dumbbell on your right hand side, on your right arm, all right? And then to initiate the movement, so you will keep your legs straight and hinge your hip back, and also moving your non-working leg to the back, right? You're keeping both of your leg in knees locking position, right? And then as you're going down, so make sure your dumbbell will travel in a diagonal direction to your working leg, right? So like if you're holding your dumbbell on your right arm, and then you will travel to your left hand side, right, to your working leg, right? And once your dumbbell reaches to the machine, and then you will stand up, right? So the ending position will be around your machine. Don't have to go all the way down, right? As long as you feel the tension on your hamstring, and then you can stand up. Alright, so one main point for this movement, alright, so while you're doing this movement, so make sure you keep your core under tension, keep your core tight, and still rotate your spine to the side. Alright, so again, so as your dumbbell is going into a diagonal direction, so you have to rotate your spine, right, to your working side, right? Like if you're holding the dumbbell on your right hand side and then you're working on your left leg, then when you're going down, you should rotate your spine to your left hand side in order to get your dumbbell to your left hand side in a diagonal direction, right? So and make sure you really work on that rotation range, right, as you're also working on your oblique, which is one of the core to help you to rotate your spine. Right, so 10 reps for each side, right? And after that you'll be doing the prone snow angel, right? This is a body weight movement, right? But you will start in a prone position, right? So prone position, you will have your you will now on the ground and then face to the ground with your neutral spine, right? So then for a step of the movement, you will put your hands behind your lower back or place over your lower back, and with your palms facing up and shoulder into the rotator, right? So for this movement, actually you're working on your scapular strength on or your trap, right? So make sure you before you start the movement, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your scapula together, Alright, and then after that, move your hands to the side until it reaches to your overhead position. Alright, so there's two main points for this movement. So first one is to keep your shoulder locking not shoulder but your elbows always locking out. Right, so if you're locking out your elbows, actually you're kind of also working on your shoulder mobility, work on your shoulder flexion. Right, so elbows locking out, and then also trying to start with your shoulder internal rotated, which is having your hands or having your palms facing to the side, and as you're moving, so you're slowly getting into a shoulder external rotation, right? So until you reach it to the overhead position, right? So at the end, which is the overhead position, you should having your palms facing to the side, right? Like a semi external rotation on your shoulder, right? So make sure you have this kind of shoulder rotation during this movement. Right, so again, so part is working on the quality, working on your joints health, so don't have to go fast on the movement, so you can just keep it in a slow pace. Right, if you have time, you can even do it like every 10 minutes, or every not 10 minutes but every 5 minutes do one set. Right, so try to keep everything with a very good quality. All right, so and after that, part B will be 3 rounds, 4 time, 8 dumbbell shoulder to overhead per arm, and then 13 dumbbell squat. Right, you can do any variation. Right, I will talk about this after talking about this workout. Right, and then 21 burpees, and then 34 jumping jacks. All right, so for shoulder to overhead, so make sure you start at a forward position, and then you can do any shoulder to overhead variation. You can do strict press, you can do push press, push jerk, or even split jerk. Right, if the dumbbell is too heavy. Alright, so 8 per arm, and then for the dumbbell squat, you can hold the dumbbell at the front position. Front position, you can put the dumbbell on one of your shoulder, alright, like during a dumbbell thruster, and then you can hold it at the behind neck position, alright, like doing a back squat, alright, and then you can hold it at the goblet position, alright, which is two arms holding the dumbbell in front of your chest, alright, like doing a front squat and then squat down and getting up. Alright, so but my own preference will be put it behind your leg. Alright, as today's part B, I would say, is kind of testing your shoulder a little bit more. So shoulder to overhead and burpees and jumping jack, actually you're moving your shoulder pretty much during when you're doing this movement, right? So put it behind your neck, and then just slightly holding the dumbbell behind your leg will be kind of resting your shoulder a bit before you go for the burpees. All right, so and after that, burpees, easy sanders, chest to the ground, and jump for extension and cap hand. Remember, you have to get to the full extension. All right, so try not to do a cheat rep. All right, so and then after that, jumping jack. All right, there's just like a cardio movement, so just keep moving and then finish all the 34 reps. Alright, so again, so today's workout will be a little bit testing on your shoulder, so make sure you save your shoulder a bit, don't crush too much on the first round. Alright, so make sure you keep a easy pace, not easy pace, but keep a pace that you can rest your shoulder a little bit, and then save your shoulder for your last round. And not for the last round, you can crush a little bit to for getting a higher score, faster time. Alright, so that's the end for today's workout. So stay safe, guys. So and then see you guys. Bye.